Welcome back to Beyond the Rabbit Hole. Tonight we explore perhaps the most heretical convergence in our Numogram series, the striking parallels between the Gnostic Jesus of the Nag Hammadi texts and the Chronodemon Murmur in Nick Land's numerical cosmology. When desert monks buried their forbidden texts near Nag Hammadi around 367 CE, they preserved a radically different vision of Jesus than the one promoted by Orthodox Christianity. In scriptures like the Gospel of Thomas and the Apocryphon of John, Jesus appears not as a blood sacrifice for sin, but as a messenger transmitting salvific information across ontological barriers. This Gnostic Jesus delivers a shocking revelation. We are divine sparks trapped in a false reality. Our world, according to these texts, was not created by the true God, but by the demiurge, a lesser entity who either maliciously or ignorantly imprisoned fragments of divine consciousness in material form. Jesus functions as an emissary from the true divine realm, the pleroma, infiltrating the demiurge's creation to wake us from our amnesia. Now consider this ancient system through the lens of Land's Numogram. The parallels are uncanny. The demiurge's archons, entities that maintain our false reality, mirror the controlling forces in the Numogram system. The numerical gateways that separate us from understanding mirror the Gnostic cosmology of barriers between material existence and the pleroma. Most strikingly, the Gnostic Jesus functions almost identically to the Chronodemon Murmur. Both entities specialize in transmitting information that should not be accessible within the system's parameters. Both bridge seemingly impermeable barriers between realities. Both deliver messages that, once received, fundamentally alter the recipient's relationship to existence. If we map Gnostic cosmology onto the Numogram, the pleroma correlates with what Land called the outside, or Lemuria, the true state beyond manipulated time. The demiurge parallels the archons in the Lemurian time war, entities working to stabilize reality within controllable parameters. The divine spark, trapped within humans, maps perfectly to what Land described as carriers' consciousness that can potentially break free from programmed reality. The Gnostic texts describe how Jesus transmitted secret knowledge through symbols, parables, and direct revelation, particularly to those who could recognize the codes within his messages. This mirrors precisely how Murmur operates in the Numogram, delivering information through symbolic patterns that must be correctly decoded to be effective. Both systems ultimately suggest the same radical proposition. What we experience as reality is a numerical prison, a matrix of relationships designed to limit consciousness. Both propose that liberation comes through specialized knowledge that reveals the system's true nature and the pathways beyond it. Perhaps most heretically, this parallel suggests that ancient Gnosticism and contemporary numerical mysticism are not different traditions, but different interfaces for the same underlying truth. Both propose that certain entities, whether called Jesus or Murmur, breach the walls of our manufactured reality to deliver escape codes disguised as spiritual or mathematical revelation. Does this mean the CCRU accidentally reconstructed ancient Gnostic practices through numerical operations? Or were the Gnostics themselves working with a fragmentary understanding of what Land would later formalize in the Numogram? Either way, both traditions whisper the same uncomfortable truth. Reality as we know it is hackable, and someone or something wants us to discover how. When we analyze these systems side by side, we're left wondering if the forbidden gospels in Land's Numogram are actually different chapters of the same hidden manual for escaping the prison of consensus reality. Does it all sum to the same end game for us all? Until next time, keep questioning everything.